10:24, welcome back. We are getting ready to dance the day away, introducing you to an inclusive dance studio in Middlefield. They focus on creating an atmosphere where kids can let their confidence shine through. We are joined live by Kaylee Cressetto, the CEO of Dance Central. Kaylee, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So tell us a bit about the connection between dancing and confidence.
Yeah, so dance is such a great vehicle to building confidence, especially for kids at such a young age. And especially today with social media and all of the things that kids can compare themselves to, I think that dance is such a great outlet for them to connect to their bodies and to really build up that confidence and self-esteem. And so that's really our mission, is to build that confidence and that grit in our kids so that they can achieve all of their life's goals and dreams.
Yeah, that's great. I danced growing up, and my parents always said they saw a change for sure. In my confidence level, I knew my friends did as well. So you have a studio in Middlefield.
Yes.
You were a dancer yourself. You are a dancer. Your story is interesting. So you started the studio in college.
Yes.
When you were in college.
Yes, yeah. I was in my sophomore year of college. I was 19 years old, and I was going to be an elementary school teacher. And the studio in town had closed down. So I thought, what better time than now to get started? And I pictured it being more of a hobby, something I would do on the side, and it quickly blossomed into something more and that I really wanted to devote my life to. So I changed my major to business, and I just went all in on the studio.
Good for you. And it's a great blend too, because you really are teaching. You're still getting that aspect of it as well. So I know you have recreational dancing and also competitive dancing. So tell us about the two.
Yes. So our recreational program is geared towards the dancers that really want to come to dance solely to have fun, to obviously build skills, build relationships with their classmates, and we work up towards a recital, so they still have plenty of events to work on. Most of our students are in that program, and then our competitive program is geared towards the dancers that really want to dive all into their training and to be more involved with the studio, have more performance opportunities. So we do a number of photo shoots and regional and national competitions every season, and we actually have auditions coming up on Saturday, May 18th for our next season's team.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So is there an age limit for the competitive team? What do they need to prepare for the auditions? Maybe some people are interested.
So we start our comp dancers at about age 4 or 5, depending on if they're ready. And the audition is really the best way for us to see if they have the attention span, if they have that skill set to get started. And we really look more at their work ethic and more of like the, the mental aspect of things than the physical, because we can really build that physical as they get into their classes and they're doing all their training that we require. And the best way to prepare for the auditions is just to relax, be confident, because we try to keep it really fun, and there's really nothing to be nervous about. It's just a great way to get to know the team and for us to get to know them as a dancer.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So we talked about confidence in dancing, throwing competitiveness into the mix. Now that's great for young children as well, right? It adds this extra fire inside of them.
Absolutely, yeah. So our competitive girls, right now we have mostly girls, we have some boys as well, but they get put on the spot regularly, and I think that that's awesome. For example, at competition they'll have to do improv contests where they're put on the spot and they just have to dance, and there's no pre-choreographed routine. They just put the music on, and the kids are on stage and they just have to go for it. And I think that when the kids really push through something that makes them feel nervous or scared, I think that that's when the big growth happens. So I love to see our students go from, when they're really nervous and they're really timid and they're not sure that they can do it, and then they go out there on that stage and they, for example, perform a solo for the first time, or they do that improv competition or the thing that's making them scared. They come off the stage and they're beaming and they're proud of themselves, and they have a whole new sense of confidence.
Well, that is just wonderful. We're going to have all the details of your studio on our website, WTNH.com. You guys can also visit DanceCentralCT.com if you'd like to learn more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.